Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Source. And like I said in the last video, we are killing college football right now. There's plenty of games, still a ton of action left. But as of right now, I think we're like 10-2 in bets. Don't want to jinx it. We'll keep you posted. In this video, we got a nice little AFC game here. We got the Buffalo Bills versus the Indianapolis Colts. Let's go. Welcome to The Source. The Source. The Source. Hey, get the Source. All right, we got the Colts on the road in Buffalo. Bills are laying a touchdown early. Bets are actually pretty even, but there's some sharp money on the Bills here. 71% of the money on Buffalo. This is as of Tuesday morning. Yo, check this out. So the books do react to that sharp Bills money. The line moves from 7 to 7.5 around Wednesday, Thursday, I think. But as soon as it moves up, it looks like that's when we start to see some Colts money coming in. So they drop it right back down to 7. Here we are on Saturday night. We're looking at Bills -7. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Buffalo -8.05. So a full 1-point lean on the Bills there. Let's run through a quick breakdown, and I'm going to start with one question. Are the Bills back to being the slaughterhouse blowout Buffalo Bills? Or were they just playing the Jets? Impossible to answer right now, but regardless of that little 2-game slump the Bills had when they lost to the Jags and then almost lost to Miami, they still need to be respected as a top team in the AFC, no doubt. The question most of us have again for the Bills is, who have they beaten? Obviously, they beat Kansas City in Week 5, and that's a big win. Other than that, they've beaten the Dolphins twice. They beat Washington, they beat Houston, and they beat the Jets. Is that not the worst 4 teams in the NFL? I think that literally is the worst 4 teams in the NFL. Buffalo currently ranks 31st in the NFL in strength of schedule. They played a very easy schedule. Not their fault. They didn't make the schedule. But all of a sudden, that 6-3 record doesn't really seem as impressive. Now, the Titans loss, completely understandable on prime time. They really don't match up too well with the Titans. But they also lost at home to Pittsburgh, and then they obviously took that terrible loss to the Jags. Check this out, these numbers right here. So Buffalo's opponents have a combined record of 33, 51, and 1. Gross. As far as their wins go, those teams that the Bills beat have a combined record of 14 and 39. Holy shit, man. Again, I'm not talking shit about the Bills here. They didn't make the schedule. It's not their fault. But it is something we need to consider when we're placing our bets. So if we take a look at Buffalo's defense, it's hard to dispute that this is not a top 5, top 10 defense at least. This defense is obviously good. If you take out the Titans game, they've shut everyone down. And I mean, they held Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to 20 points in Arrowhead. But check this little nugget out. The Buffalo Bills have only played 2 teams this year with a top 10 rushing attack. Do you want to know who those teams are? Tennessee and Jacksonville. Spoilers, they lost both of those games. So, the recipe to beat the Bills is pretty clear. Establish the run, keep the offense off the field. It's a similar recipe to beat any powerful offense. Enter the Indianapolis Colts, who are 3rd in the league in yards per carry, 4th in the league in total rushing yards. Jonathan Taylor might be the best running back in the entire NFL right now. Seriously, that should worry you a little bit if you're a Bills fan. Colts defense is an entirely different story, though. This has got to be the most disappointing unit in the NFL this year. I thought the Colts defense would be good. They really don't have any great numbers, and they haven't played anybody. You want to know who the best quarterbacks hold on, check this out. The 2 best quarterbacks that the Colts have played this year so far are Ryan Tannehill and Matt Stafford. So Josh Allen is going to give the Colts some problems. The question is, can the Colts and Jonathan Taylor establish that run game and keep him off the field enough to cover this 7-point spread? And the answer is yes, I think they can. I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take the 7 points, hopefully get it 7.5 on Sunday morning. We'll see. But give me the Colts +7. And this one is probably going to make the top 7. I'm really confident with this one. Final ticket posted on KyleKirms.com, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I have my bet of the day, top 7 bets, 2 parlays of the day, as well as every single pick I'm making for every single NFL game and all sports will all be posted right on the website. Also, if there's any crazy last-minute changes, injury updates, money shift, line movement, anything like that, I will definitely post it on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. So make sure you check one of those 3 platforms before you place your bets. NFL Sunday, Week 11, we are back. So hot right now. I want more, though. I want to stack some units. Let's do it together. I'll talk to you on Twitter.
What's up, Chiefs? It's the Prop Beaver.
It's the Prop Beaver.
And I'm here at my top play for this Bills-Colts matchup. Let's get into it. Now, I understand what Vegas is trying to do here, and I simply put, don't give a damn. Jonathan Taylor has been beasting over the past few weeks, and at a total of 73.5, that's just downright disrespectful. Now, listen, I get the Bills are a top 3 rush defense, but I mean, who have they played? They have the second easiest schedule in the NFL so far, and just listen to the running backs they've had to face. They got Najee Harris, Antonio Gibson, Myles Gaskin twice, Carlos Hyde, Darrell Williams. I mean, and I don't even know who the other guy is, but he's so irrelevant that it doesn't make any difference. This team has played nobody. The one opponent who was having a good rushing season, Mr. Derrick Henry, oh yeah, he just rushed 20 times for 144 yards and 3 TDs. With Taylor reaching this mark in 4 of his past 5 games and him averaging 152 rushing yards per game, 152. I'm going to take the edge here. That is double the total set for this game, and I believe the Bills are fraudulent. Give me that over all day. For the rest of my picks, guys, make sure to hit the Twitter. I'm tweeting those out at 11 a.m.